Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for giving me voice. Today I will talk about sensors and published by for performance in Alexander and the Engineering Journal. The work is entitled A Novel Colorimetric Sensor for Monitoring Doping in Athlete Performance using carbon nanotube nanostructure compounds. The work is written by Shandong University, Shandong under leadership of Feng Xiaoling as an author. The half athletes is as well as integrity of competition are seriously threatened by sport doping. Abuse of the synthetic opioid painkiller tramadol as performance may be made it troublesome. This study presents colorimetric centers that detects tramadol rapidly and precisely, utilizing copper oxide and nanocubes. The sensor of nanomolar wide detection range model. In total sporting environments, doping in sports has become major concerns. Athletes have and pose possible danger. To protect well-being of athletes, to preserve integrity of sports, it is imperative that athletes are subjected to tests for doping. Many drugs, including stimulants, hormones, and anabolic, are abused in the name of performance enhancement. One such drug is synthetic opioid analgesic tramadol. In medicine, tramadol is mostly used to relieve, moderate, or to sever pain. This capacity to bind opioid receptors and impede the rapid uptake of non-norepinephrine of serotonin. A multitude of techniques and strategies have been advanced to identify chromatographic techniques, mass spectrometric, spectrophotometry, and electrochemical methods. Nevertheless, these techniques are not always suitable for quick onset testing because they call for integrate, process, costly tools, and knowledgeable staff. Colorimetric detection stand out among the various detection techniques because it is easy to use, quick and affordable. The use of colorimetric techniques ensure a color shift in response to the presence of target chemical can offer a clear-cut visual indicator of doping. Despite these benefits, more studies are required to address issues including greater sensitivity and specificity, creating portable colorimetric instruments. Inversely, in the turn of method, the presence of the target analyte results in suppression of reduction. The turn-on method is often preferred to its sensitivity and visual detectivity. Because of the characteristics. One such nanostructure has been thoroughly investigated for its special qualities. Is copper oxide nanoparticles. They are perfect for colorimetric sensing applications because of the strength, optical absorption, high stability, and catalytic activity. Have also been used to construction of colorimetric sensors. because of the great surface area, strong electrical conductivity, and remarkable length. Concert to improve the colorimetrical signal and stability. Variety. Due to the triolin characteristics, carbon oxide nanoparticles may aggregate to surface of a carbon nanotubes and change color, which can be observed. The colorimetric tramadol that combines base enzyme system in the colorimetric detection presence of tramadol Broadway detection rate and high stability thus shows real world applications. And provided the butyrylthiocholine and sodium hydroxide, monoxide, and trisodium citrate, copper sulfate in repurchased pure carbon nanotubes. Hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, and sulfuric acid that are needed for pH correction. A simple process was employed to create copper oxide and carbon nanotubes composite. First, 100 milliliters of deionized water were used to dissolve when 1 gram of the carbon nanotubes with sodium citrate in 1 milliliters was added to the mixture as a stabilizing agent. Citrate onions can improve the calorie stabilization of copper nanoparticle on the walls. The first involving adding 0.5 milligrams the primate copper oxide carbon nanotubes particles, 20 kHz solidification. These absorbers band were subsequently absorbed. Line samples and supplied to the healthy participant. After homogenization, about 100 grams of green apples with 10 milliliters of deionized water, and the mixture was centrifuged for 8 minutes at 42,000 watts per minute. Beautiful working formal concentration. Visible absorption of the synthesized copper oxide, nanotubes, with spectral using spectrophotometer UV. The reported values represent average of these four measurements. X-ray photoelectrons, spectroscopy profiles were examined, transmission electron microscopy and scanning microscopy. Shows the X-ray diffraction and copper oxide, carbon nanotubes, and carbon monoxide with carbon nanotubes non-composites. As is identified, the characteristic of the 002 of carbon nanodioxide was the vibration of aromatic waves and groups are responsible for the bonds since N1 has 610, 1000, 100, 1565. Scanning electron microscope was used to analyze samples surface the nodes picture magnitudes and micrometric length and thickness, the copper oxide, which have an average diameter of 20 to 40 nanometers. Copper nanoxide nanoparticles, which act as the colorimetric reported, are coated on carbon nanotubes. Blue color of the dispersed copper oxide solution is caused by the UV sorbens peak, which is located between 380 and 500 nanometers in wavelength. It was previously indicated moieties of carbon nanotubes with monocrates. Tramadol and opiate painkiller binds irreversible to WikiA active site upon additional analysis as tramadol carbon nanotubes to master tertiary interactions between medication of tramadol and the enzyme in the presence of substrate. Rib aggregation remained unchanged. Copper monoxide nanoparticles not maintaining their concentration and copper oxide. This particle stability is significantly an advantage of chromatic detection and particle response to carbon monoxide and carbon nanotubes in presence of tramadol, which is best better tramadol presence. This was used to assess carbon monoxide, carbon nanotubes performance under ideal substances. One way ANOVA was used to say the results and see how made. In order to assess with possibility sensitive part for fine detection system were manufactured under condition to detect tramadol. This relative carbon monoxide and carbon nanotube stability reproducibility was assessed higher than less in 97%. To protect our health integrity of Scots, it is important to study nuclear sensor for the quick and precise detection of tramadol. A frequently abused doping agent is present. The sensor's detection range, outstanding stability, and great selectivity against heterogeneous samples, apple extract, iron, and tap water is present. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for giving me voice. See you next time.